All right, what's up, everybody? I'm going to be doing a review of both my account and Nikke, so you don't have to watch two videos. I think I've been playing for 2 years now, so all right, we can just check out the profile first. All right, I never felt this part in. Anyway, I gotta look at the Nikkes. Now, I think a lot of people think that I like bricked my account or whatever, which is like slang for messing up your account, but I don't know. I'm looking. I'm like, none of these characters have equipment, obviously. It just sucks when you start like a year or something. You're trying to get crown. You're like, oh, I need to get crown though. And then they come out with an Ayuda, and you're like, oh, I just got crown. And then you got all these extra characters from blue tickets.
I think I'm more capable of assisting you now, Master.
Now you can rely on me more, darling.
That's a good outfit though. Oh, got distracted. So yeah, I mean, I've been playing without the guide, no guides. So you gotta like look at it that way too, where it's like, how would you test the characters without using the guide? Yeah, it's kind of hard.
If anything is weighing on you, no matter what it is.
And I noticed, I think maybe it's like a generational thing, where people are like, yo, I just gotta look this up online real quick and just get all the answers. Like, I'm just too old for that. That didn't exist when I was growing up. So it's like kind of weird for me.
I can drive faster now!
Oops. What else? Here's my equipment. I tried to use her, but I was like, whatever. Shotgun team is like. I was using her, I reset her though. It was like, this wasn't working. Summer neon. Alright. Collab characters and stuff, they're alright, but there's no like collab tower, so that kind of is like a negative against collab characters. And a lot of people don't like it when you use it in like team building guides and stuff. When you use like limited characters, that's kind of two negatives against collabs.
When I close my
Like most of these characters, like I didn't even roll. Like I only rolled like one time on it. And she got like no lines. I'm just like, I'll just roll like one time. Ain't no like no lines. That's about it. It's not like I'm doing like 100 rocks per character for characters that I'm not using. I really tried to get her up there, but it was just like not working. Yeah. No cube, that's fine. Yeah, sometimes in like solo raid. And that's what I'm saying. I'll just like roll like one time. No balloons. I don't have a cube. I don't know what's up with that then. Got like a charge me going. No lines. I was using Dorothy for like a long time, but just put her on like max ammo though. Because I didn't really care about the like cooldown reduction thing. I was just using it for distributed damage. Especially like in the early game when you get to those like defense battles or whatever. It really helps if you have distributed damage like that. Because they were like killing me. And then when I got Dorothy, I was like, she's like one of the first pilgrims I got. And then I was like, oh, I see why everyone's trying to get pilgrims now. I was trying to build her to replace a redhead, but now they came out with Cinderella, so it's kind of like pointless. I might still, I'm slowly doing it, but I'm not like rolling heavily. Still need a line there. I mean, she's getting like
Then
water
please stay where I
whatever.
can always see you.
Missing lines. I put the thing on. I put the freaking purple thing on. That was like one of the first characters I got though. So annoying. No lines. That's what I'm saying. I just like roll like one time. Sometimes too, like if I only get like one line, then I'll roll again. But and PvP characters too, like At first, I wasn't even gonna do PvP at all. I was just like, whatever. I was like, you gotta get other characters, and then it's like, I don't like any of the characters that you need to like do like PvP with. But Jackal's all right though. But maybe I should give her some more lines, maybe. I'm telling you, like I just roll like one time. People are like, yeah, I rolled like 400 rocks on this one
If
character.
anyone is giving you a hard time, let me know.
I'm like, maybe one day I'll do it. But no, I'm here. I'm in Bootmath City, so no lines. Cube. Skill still kind of low. Some lines. Charge speed. That's what I'm saying. Charge damage. That third line is just ridiculous. Like trying to get that third. That's why I just leave them like whatever. I'm not trying to roll like 100 rocks. No lines. Missing lines. No lines. No lines. Charge speed. She's pretty good. Everybody be hating on her. I'm like, she's pretty good though. On Ultra or whatever. Because she has that shield thing, so when he spits the acid, you don't get hit with it. Missing lines. Got some attack lines, missing 2 lines. Only got charge damage on an actual charge gun. Missing lines though. You can see I'm just like, oh, that third line, I'm like, I'm not going for that. That's gonna take like 20 rocks per person, per line. Missing lines. So I mean, the fact that I'm like even in PvP at all, right? With all these missing lines and everybody else has like spending like 100 rocks per character, I think I'm actually doing pretty good because I can always get more rocks. It's not like there's anything else to do besides getting rocks at this point. Missing lines, missing lines, missing lines. I think you can kind of see what's going on here. Not really rolling a lot of rocks per character. Missing lines. No, she's a great healer. Even if you use her on the 60-second burst cycle and just with any other burst 2 character, as long as you get her level up pretty high, especially like early game too, if you don't have any other healers, you don't have to use her with Noir. You can just use her with another burst, any burst 2 basically that has a 20-second burst. You're good. Missing lines, missing lines, missing lines. Charge speed. I don't think I've ever re-rolled her. Like I just rolled just to get like 3 lines each, and then when I got the 3 lines, I'm like, okay, that's enough. Attack, missing lines. She's a good healer too. People Not a lot of people seem to use her, but it's pretty good, especially on like solo raid. If you just need like extra health because you got to put in like a low level character for like an elemental thing or something like that. Pretty good. Oh, we got a blue charge speed line. Missing line. Elemental damage. Oh, got one black charge speed. That's pretty lucky. Okay.
Naga picked out this swimsuit for me. Isn't it gorgeous?
I mean, she works good with Naga. I never use it with Naga. Damage. Missing line. Like I'm telling you, only rolled like one time. like maximum like 3 rocks. Like maybe per boot. Right, but like everybody else, they got their like friends account to test it out on, or they can test it out or read Pride Win or Loot and Waifus. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I gotta test all these characters out myself. Never test characters in the Union thing, in the Union shooting range or whatever. That gives like the worst possible unfactual results about character power or whatever. Okay, so you got 3 lines. Black elemental damage. I don't know what's up with her. Why is she so low? I got charge speed, charge damage. I guess I'm missing an attack line on that one. Attack, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I just rolled until I got 3 lines, and then once I got 3 lines, maybe like four rolls per boot, right? Like maximum. Missing lines. Missing lines. Missing line. Got some blue missing lines on it. I mean, absolute is good though too. I don't know about this whole Matisse thing though. I'm like, I might get Maxwell. That's about it. She's got, oh, they got a blue attack. Which doesn't really help. Since he's a healer. Alright. I don't know how many rocks I did to get all these lines. Probably like, maybe like 30 so far. Close to 30 maybe. Something like that.
I'm so glad I got to come to the beach with you, Prince. Prince, could you hold this for me while I change into my swimsuit? Which do you like better, the white or the black?
Missing lines.
Playing as a team is better than going solo.
Fasty. I was like, there's another one of those PvP characters that I would have never leveled up, but it's like getting stomped out in PvP by a lolly, and then you're like, oh man, I gotta level up the lolly. She's not really. She has some boobs. Missing lines. Missing lines. Missing lines. I think you're starting to see a theme here.
hypocrite! Very well. You may caress my hair. Not everyone can earn this privilege.
Another PvP character that I would have never leveled up in any other instance. Black elemental damage, crit damage, black attack. Pretty good, but I don't know. Didn't reroll much, maybe like 10, 20 rocks, maybe. Probably not.
I'll always keep the center seat in the front row open just for you. That way, you can be as close as possible while you watch me shine.
I wish that had a burst animation, that outfit. Of course it doesn't, though. Of course it doesn't. Attack. Charge damage. Missing lines. I only rolled like once on those two. Missing lines. Pretty sure I only rolled one time on that too. Crit rate and hit rate. Elemental damage. I don't have any attack lines at all. One blue attack line. Wow. No cube, what the F? Come on. I'm like doing like solo raid, I got like no cube, but like one of my main DPSs, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'll still make it through though. Okay. Oh man, I should have a little Ein too, like early game, like Ein is really good. I mean, she's good on what's it called too, the mirror container thing. But sometimes her like distributed damage thing is kind of like weak on bosses, I think. But like if you got mobs and stuff, she's pretty good. Sometimes she'll work better than like other characters. It depends. There's an lines. Damage, attack. Never rerolled on her either. Attack. Must have did a couple rocks on her, probably like 10 or something, maybe.
Master! It's nothing. I just felt like calling you.
Attack. Crit rate. I got 3 attack lines. I still never rerolled on her either. I just got 3 lines. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Missing line. Got 3 attack lines. No, 2. Missing lines. No attack. 2 attack lines. Everybody was hating on Rumani too. Messing lines though. But he's pretty good though. It affects all allies' normal attack damage up 9.3% for 9.13% for 10 seconds. And damage taken down. It does that taunt thing. I'm just like taunts. I'm not a big fan of taunting. And then she got that damage to parts too. For all allies. I'm just a big fan of the all allies effects. I mean, I know some DPS you don't need it, but people like, oh, she sucks. Skip. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna rethink that. Missing line. Defense, that's good. Missing lines, though. Missing line. Crit damage. No attack. Crit rate, no attack. Charge speed. No attack lines at all on that. Wow. You can see I must have rolled like 30 rocks, 100 rocks on that. So no, like probably like 5 or 10, maybe tops. Blue attack line. Attack. Charge damage. Charge damage. Missing a line. No attack. I must have maybe like rolled like 5 rocks. Maybe like 3 rocks per thing. So that's 12 rocks. Oh, that's the highest character. But my highest character is missing the lines. Oh no. Yeah. People are like, how are you even playing the game? You don't know how to play the game. Oh, you're like really slow. Like, yeah, but I gotta test the characters myself, which really kind of slows you down a lot. All right. I'm about to review the game a little bit. Yeah, I think the most, it was probably like my biggest pet peeve in the game, the whole game.
Virtual environment configurations complete.
And that when you're playing Tribe Tower or whatever, and then you start going through the tower, and then you can't, it doesn't, then you get like killed or whatever, and then when you go back out, it doesn't tell you what element the boss is or whatever, or the bad guy, or the stage or whatever. It's like you go through like 10 levels, right? And you start off on like a weak fire per level boss or whatever. And then you go through like 10 levels, and then you're on like a wind weak level, and you still got your fire team in, and you get killed. And then you go back out, and it does to the team built. It's like the team, like whatever thing where you can reset your team, but it doesn't tell you what element the boss is. So then you're like, well, now you got to go back out, and then you got to go all the way back out to here, and then go back in to see what element. I know it's not. I know it's stupid, but it's kind of annoying when you like go through like 10 levels, and then you get killed, and then you're trying to figure out what element the level is. It would be really cool if someone told you. That. If you could like set up your teams and then transfer the teams like from these into the solo raid, I know it's not always the same team composition because sometimes you need like rebuild cover, or sometimes you need more pierce damage or something like that. But still, it would make it a lot easier than having like a rebuild the teams every time. But yeah, that's where I'm at on these. Like the level. But otherwise, I mean, pretty fun. Pretty fun. I mean, obviously I suck at
Bonjour! Welcome to L'arena, the finest entertainment the Ark has
doing
to
all right for
offer.
somebody with no lines. I mean, this is probably like my favorite game. Call it pretty fun. Like I have to just like switch teams and do different stuff and stuff like that. Then obviously there's this, the boot math monsters, which I don't know. I used to like play these more, but now it's like you just gotta get rocks. I guess that's what being in the end game is like. It's like you're like, oh, I need more rocks. Like just rocks. No boots, no gloves, no helmets, just rocks. There's that. Campaign. Obviously, that's the best part of the game. I mean, for me personally. I'm freaking stuck. Just forever.
Did you all come just to see me? You shouldn't have.
Maybe
Seriously.
if I had lines, then I would be able to beat it.
Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Get ready for max firepower!
Now, with all my might, onward.
Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Quietly, fully restrain me.
Go right or go home.
Just a second, Junie.
Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Get ready for max firepower! Time to shine.
Canceling.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Quietly, fully restrain me.
Go right or go home. Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Get ready for max firepower!
Now, with all my might, onward!
Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Quietly, fully restrain me.
Now, with all my might, onward!
There's no time to rest. Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Get ready for max firepower.
Now, with all my might, onward!
I just got hit. It felt good.
Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Quietly, fully restrain me.
Go right or go home. I'm looking at my glasses. Time to shine.
With all sins laid upon me, forward shall I press.
Get ready for max firepower.
Let's all enjoy this together.
That's funny. That was like pretty
A
much
rather
not
simple
expecting
task.
that to happen. See why that part is fun. So, I mean, some other like tertiary stuff is like these type of missions. What happened to these missions? Like, remember there used to be like missions? Like they just gave up on those. Like, they were fun too. Like especially the ones with what's his name, the guy that thought he was a rapture or whatever, reptilian. Yeah, those ones are pretty funny. I'm sorry, maybe I'm weird or something, but I kind of like the like side stories type of stuff. What else? I mean, the events are usually good. I usually don't read the ones. Sometimes I'll read them, like if it's a character that I like or whatever. But most of the time I'll just skip it unless it's like voiced or whatever. Yeah. I mean, what's in there? Collectible stuff. I don't know. Where does it tell you how many of them you have? I'm missing some of them, but not that many though. No, I just go back and go through the levels and stuff. I don't know how many I have. I'll have to. I don't be reading the freaking Bond stories though either. I'm like, I'll read them one day, I swear. Like one day I'll get around to reading them. I used to read these sometimes, and now it's like whatever. Just like collect the tickets. This part over here is like the coolest part, where they're like battling the raptors. Alright. I don't know what else to review about the game. I mean, obviously, I like the game overall. Otherwise, I wouldn't play it every day. And it's really good. But like I said, just that one elemental thing in the tower, that's like about it. That's all I can really like say is like maybe they could fix that or something. And like that's about it. So yeah, that's the review of my account and the game. I only have to watch one video. So that's it. Have a good day and peace.